my name is Madison Di Meo, and this is my digital observation video. The school looks recently built. There's no graffiti or markings on the outsides of the buildings. The walls are covered with stucco, and the hallways are shadowed by metal covers. The color scheme is neutral, ranging from browns to beiges. Students' work are posted on most of the walls in the classroom. The walls are covered in samples of students' writing, artwork, space reports, and other assignments. Students' work displayed a wide range of achievements. On one wall hung pages of students' writing. Some students had a few pages, while others only had a few sentences. There is a gate separating the school from the neighborhood. The neighborhood is usually crowded with stray animals and people outside in the front yards. Many cars can be seen parked outside or in the grassy area of the front yard. The school is designated as Title I. This is commonly known and evident with a large mural that has an emblem on the side of the administrative building. However, there isn't any other reference of this designation within the classrooms. Most of the students, teachers, and neighborhood pay little attention to it. One specific incident that stood out to me was a conversation I heard between the teacher and one of the students. The student was having a hard time focusing and was extremely off task. The teacher noticed this and took the student aside to talk. The teacher said, "You know, Josh, I've noticed that you haven't been getting as much work done as you have in the past. What's going on?" The student said, "Well, it's hard to do stuff because my mom didn't give me breakfast this morning because she hasn't gotten paid yet." The school is a Title I school, which means that it has a large amount of low-achieving students from low-income families. The school is granted funds to upgrade their educational programs to help students achieve more, especially the lowest achieving ones. Hunger isn't always a cause of poor student performance, but it is an indication of an impoverished community. I saw an example of cooperative learning during my observation when my teacher had students break into groups to work on an assignment. Each person had a job like scribe, illustrator, or reader. They would switch roles throughout the assignment. I saw tiered lessons being applied to my observation by my host teacher using different activities for each student while still maintaining the same overall content. I saw thinking maps in my host teacher's class when the student created posters comparing and defining two different scientific words. The goals of the school can be found in the school mission statement, which I found on the Manuel F. Hernandez website. In the classroom, I found a few signs that illustrated teacher expectations for student achievement and behavior. Some expectations for achievement are coins, tickets, and VIP seating. Some expectations for behavior are voice levels and student jobs. School achievement can be reflected in students' academic achievements and well-roundedness. On the whiteboard in class was a printout with school expectations for student achievement and behavior. Multicultural education addresses the needs of culturally diverse populations of students. While the picture books did reflect a multicultural society, they were the only resources readily available that were multicultural. I wasn't expecting the students to be more active and involved if they felt a connection or saw themselves represented in an activity or assignment. I think that the book did support this statement. The book said, "Students also learn more when they can see themselves in the curriculum." I think that one big question I have is that as a teacher, how could I better use my multicultural education in my classroom? I learned that while it is a huge challenge to meet every need, it really does create positive results in the long run. I saw my host teacher working very hard to diversify her teaching across the board and multiculturally, and the students achieved higher academically and were more involved in the learning process because of that.
Created using Powtoon.